Hey, this is Sheryl, and I'm coming on because I am going to make a roasted vegetable. So I'm putting a bunch of vegetables together. And first, let me just talk about some of my tools. So this is our Pampered Chef cutting board, and I love that it has the silicone on the sides. Now, there is a larger one too that has like a channel in it for any kind of juices and that, but this is a nice easy go-to one. This is my very favorite knife. I use this, and you guys, if you've heard of me and you follow me, you know I use this knife every day. This is our Santoku knife, and it's just so well balanced for my hand and for the size of my hand. I love this knife. Remember, the metal or the tang goes all the way through the handle. Wonderful. I'm going to use this large bowl. It comes in a set of 3. Each one has their own cover. It also has silicone on the bottom and is a flat bottom, so it's stable on your counter. This one will hold, and it's measured. So it has measuring on one side, it's in liters, and it goes up to 6 liters, and on this side, 24 cups. So this is the big one. I don't remember what the other ones get, but you know. And later I will be using, this is the, what is it called? Well, anyways, it's a measuring cup. And I love. Okay, so really this is one of the things with our Pampered Chef items that I have fallen in love with and really appreciate. And that is because of this, see how this is at an angle here? I do not. Are you hungry? Would you like a donut? Oh, never mind. I don't have to get down here like this. I can stand right here and look at the measurements, and they're correct from where I'm standing. Now, if you're doing something like, I don't know, putting breadcrumbs on chicken or something like that, not a big deal. But if you're making a cake or you're baking or you're doing something that you really need precise measurements, this is awesome. All right, so anyway, I am gonna make these roasted vegetables, and I've washed everything and kind of cut them in half and that kind of thing, just so it's ready to go and I don't have to do all of that. You don't have to watch me do that while I'm talking. Tonight I'll be doing some chicken with this, and this makes a lot, okay? I can eat these by themselves, maybe with a sandwich, but I know that then tomorrow I'll use them again, and I'm gonna make a pasta sauce, and so I'm not sure if I'll do actual pasta or if I'll do veggie pasta, or sometimes I do a mix of both. And then I'll put this on top of it, and then I will pour the pasta over it, and I have some hot turkey sausage to go with that, so that'll be tomorrow night. Where tonight, like I said, it will be, I'm thinking do I have the recipe here? I do. Moroccan lemon chicken. Doesn't that sound good? I'm gonna try that. I've never made it before, but I thought, this sounds pretty yummy. So really, you guys, it is not hard to do this. I find if I don't have stuff in my house that I can eat, I eat junk. So now this is just an array of all these wonderful vegetables. I'm gonna put olive oil and some thyme on it, and then when it comes out, I'll put some fresh parsley on it, and maybe you can serve it with some fresh grated Parmesan, which is really yummy. So I have a red, a yellow, and an orange pepper. I put in 1 yellow squash. I'll have an eggplant, 2 red onions, and garlic. Okay, sounds pretty easy, and it is. I usually like to use my stoneware pan. I don't know if it's going to be big enough to hold all these vegetables, so I may have to use my sheet pans when I have this many. And the really nice thing is I will take my sheet pans and I'll put them on my grill, and then I can, like if it's a hot day, I'm not turning on my oven to do this. I don't know about you guys. Do you like fresh vegetables? Yeah, I'm amazed at the stuff that people eat. We get at the store, and you know, we went to a place to eat the other day, and it was really cool. All of these different foods. It was a really neat place. Not going to say what it is because I'm not here to advertise for other people, but wonderful foods. And then they use, I believe it's tallow to fry like their French fries or anything they're going to fry, but they had no vegetables. I was like, what is wrong with you people? So, but that's, maybe they just don't sell well for them. You know, and when you're in a business, you sell what people want. That's the whole point. Oh, that I can wait. All right. Oh my gosh, we're almost to that part. Be careful when you're doing this. But you can see this is not difficult, all right? I'm sitting here talking, or standing here talking to you while I'm doing this. It isn't taking hours. I'm gonna do it this way, this one. Oh, look, there's a little, I'm glad I did that. There's a little bruise. I'm gonna cut that off of there. Okay. This is so good. All right, and then what I'll do is I have about 1/4 cup of olive oil, and usually I use fresh thyme, but I don't have any, so I'm gonna use dried thyme. And if you're going from a fresh, so this says to use 2 tablespoons of fresh thyme. So what you're going to do, if you're going from a fresh to a dried, remember that when it's dried, it takes out all of the moisture, so it's smaller. So usually I do 1 to 3. So because there are 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon, since that's 2 tablespoons, I'm just going to do 2 teaspoons of dried thyme in there. Make sense? There you go. Now you get some kitchen math too. Once you learn it, I'm imagining that most of you that are watching know about kitchen math and know right away that there are 3 teaspoons in a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons in an ounce. That means in a cup of, let's say we're doing, that's liquid, so it's chicken stock, okay? So a cup, which is 8 ounces, would be 16 tablespoons. Pretty easy. All right, here's the last piece of garlic. I like the big chunks of garlic in there. And they roast. Oh, they taste so good. All right, there we go. Got all of that. Ugh. I'm going to take my, and I believe it's 1/4 of a cup, right? Yes. No. Yes. Okay, 1/4 of a cup. Now, I got this olive oil at Costco. I'm just saying, I have started paying attention on my bottles where stuff comes from. This is a single source. It's from one place. It has a trace. You can trace where it comes from. I love that. Sometimes I'm looking at olive oil or different things, and it'll say, you know, it comes from these different countries. I'm like, no, I don't want that. I want to know where it's coming from. I want it coming from one place, one source. And this is our classic spatula, or scraper, some people call it. I'm going to mix all of these up. I'm going to put 2 teaspoons. So that's, okay. I'm These are our nesting measuring spoons. I love these because they're just easy. I don't like the adjustable ones so much. They work nice and some people really love them. So if you like them, that's awesome. But this is how I like to do it. All right, I'm gonna mix this up and then it's gonna go on the tray and go into the oven for about a half an hour. And I will have this, you know, that's a lot. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Look at those fresh vegetables. Look at all those colors, just beautiful. All right, that's it. It'll go in the oven and I'll come back in a minute and show you. Okay, so I'm back and here I got 2 huge pans of our fresh roasted vegetables. And like I said, I'll use one tonight as a side dish to go with chicken. And I'll do another as, add a little bit to some pasta and a fresh made pasta sauce that I'll make. And then you actually can eat it with pasta and some these vegetables and then just some fresh Parmesan on top of it, just like that as well. So you have lots of choices. It's so versatile. It's even nice to just have a small bowl with a sandwich or something like that. I love this. I add it to so many different things and it makes cooking easier because yes, I have to cut these things up. They go in the oven for 40 minutes, but then I have all of this and I can spread it out over different recipes and things that I'm doing. Okay, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoy this. And again, as always, follow and like and follow me and we'll have more fun together, okay? I love cooking. I love showing you how easy it can be to have good food in your home for your family. Much easier and way less expensive than restaurants. Okay?